funny because on these Zoom meetings, my connection to it is through one of these little flip phones, which means, among other things, the other people can see each other, but they can't see me, and I can't see them. But at any rate, with my sisters, and I was, what'd you say, better for everybody? Maybe.
Oh, that was terrible, isn't it, everybody?
But anyway, one of my sisters was asking me and saying, Roger, didn't you, didn't you say you went and visited the sloop Clearwater on the Hudson River a while back, years back, actually? And I said, well, yeah. And did you see Pete Seeger on that? And I told him about the couple times he actually heard me on the stage. And both times he told me how to improve what I was doing. But he was right. But anyway, and then one time I forgot to tell my sisters this. I didn't get around to it, and there was other stuff going on. But at one point, a bunch of us from the ship, we were docked on the south end of Manhattan. That's what they call the South Street Seaport. And he was doing a concert up in some hall up on Manhattan there somewhere. And as he was leaving, I sort of forced him. I sort of waylaid him and made him listen to this song. I don't poor guy. He's probably had that experience with other people too. But anyway, I got to think of what key's the best one I can sing. I think I'll be in not that one. He can't hear me back there, so I got to do this thing so he can see that it's in G. And this is based on a tune which I know that, whoops, wrong button, that I know Bob has heard before. It's from a song that was popular in the early 50s. I learned the original, well, sort of learned it from one of my older sisters. You know, when you're riding along in the car, 3 or 4 kids, and you're on a long trip and your mom and dad are just, I wish those kids would shut up. This was one of the songs one of my older sisters sang. The one it was called The Thing. And I won't attempt the words to that, but these are my words to the same tune. Different story entirely. As I walk by the sand dunes of Lake Michigan, I a splashing barefoot through the waves on a sunny summer day. I felt a squish, I smelt the fish, I heard an alewife say, get out of here with your and don't come back no more. Just get out of here with your and don't come back no more. Well, I said, no, Mr. Alewife, I am so very sorry to see you and your kinfolk here so maggoty and gory. He said, so pale, hark to my tale, my sad and tragic story. Or get out of here with your and don't come back no more. Just get out of here with your and don't come back no more. He said, I sailed up the he said, let me try that again. He said, I swam up through the St. Lawrence and through the New Seaway. It's been a boon to ship owner, alewife, and sea lamprey. But as the flies eat out my eyes, will cry out in dismay. Get out of here with your and don't come back no more. Just get out of here with your and don't come back no more. Let's see. Well, I picked that fish up by the tail, I looked him in the eye, then tossed him back into the lake and wondered why he died. I said, farewell, walk on a spell, I heard his last reply, get out of here with your and don't come back no more. Just get out of here with your and don't come back no more. And I left out the verses. Well, I'm going to have to continue leaving out that verse that was about the people walking along the beach, seeing him and wishing that the fish weren't there. But anyway, poor Pete had to hear that song, and that's the first time I've sung it in about 5 or 10 years, so I got to forgive myself a little bit. Yeah, that was a kind of a fishy song, yes it was. And thinking about